Everything seems perfect and exciting at the beginning of a relationship, but what are the signs that your relationship will last forever? Your trust, intimacy, and love grow with time. In the initial and the beginning stages, it could be difficult to understand if your relationship would really last forever. At the beginning, everything seems good, but once you start living with each other, you started analyzing and observing the things whether you can live with each other forever or not. In this video, we are going to discuss about the signs that your relationship will last forever. As we all know that most relationships emerge from their passionate first few months, they often begin to find little faults in the others and focus more on satisfying their needs. There are repetitive, meaningless interactions between the two partners, which diminishes in a relationships that are moving forward more profound commitment. They are replaced by the search for solutions and compromises and sacrifices that ensure that both partners feel their needs are being heard and respected. And the most importantly, mutual respect. The very first thing that should tell you whether your partner is the right person for you is the amount of respect they accord you. It is always easy to tell whether they are a respectful person by just how they treat other people or their friends and family. People can get quite busy, so if they go out their way to make time for you, then they are worth considering, since they show that they honor your position as their partner, and that is respect. Also, nothing beats honesty when it comes to evaluating whether the person is respectful. According to relationship experts and psychologists, they said that the number one shared trait among successful relationships is being able to repair the bond after the fight. It's not about not having conflict at all. Instead, it's about the way you approach it. The things that all good relationships have in common is that they communicate to their partner that they are listening to them and the other person is talking, and they both listen and solve their problems accordingly. It's very natural for the people in a new relationship to compare them with those in their past and what they might want in the future. But as the relationship becomes more strong, those thoughts disappear. It's not that there might always be someone who may seem better at some other time, but the partners in these deepened love relationship know the value of what they have found and what they are experiencing and focus on what they do have rather than what is missing. They can experience freedom with their chosen commitments and not concerned about being abandoned or rejected simply because someone else might seem better in the moment. When both the partner make a commitment, they want to share their lives together, they should be comfortable with the idea of intertwining their lives and families together. They should understand each other on a deeper level and be able to share all aspects of their lives with them. Lasting relationships require friendship to sustain even during the worst of days. When people are in love and they make the commitment, they become more comfortable with each other respectfully and authentically. They feel a growing and noticeable easiness in each other's company, a kind of safety that is not indulgent or lazy. It's as if both partners just like the other more and more and more over time. They easily blend into one and just as easily separate. They willingly enter each other's experiences but are not entrapped in them. They still have obvious attachments and commitments to one another, but they are not owned in any way by the other's need. They can say no or yes to request without fear of being perceived as rejecting. When two people are in genuine commitment or relationship, despite their schedules or physical distances, they make an effort to be there for each other. They stick to each other's big or small plans and can count on each other. They go out of their way to stand by each other in both good and bad times. Always remember that the people who stand by you during your worst times are the ones who deserve to be with you during their best times as well. Great and long-lasting relationships emerge from non-threatening movements of easy negotiation, intertwining current and future goals. They are free of urgency or the focus on outcome and trust that if they do the present right, the future will be as if it was meant to be. Partners in a long-lasting relationship apologize and forgive each other. They and their partner should accept each other's mistakes and missteps. Anyone can screw up and have a bad day. Instead of giving excuses, venting out anger, or being unapologetic, one should make a sincere effort to make amends and move on. That's how the relationship will last forever, because people forgive and move on without talking about the past. With time, as the relationship grow into a successful, long-lasting partnership, both partners know each other deep enough to not look for unlikely changes and feel grateful for what they can change in each other. Reliable partner will not expect you to change overnight. They will refrain for using words like always and never in negative ways when disappointed. They will present respectful argument to sort out an issue. They won't make you feel bad about your flaws but help you turn them into the strengths. Relationship may start with love and attraction, but gradually these two elements may fade, and serious commitments to one another keep a couple going. Intimacy and passion are the strongest at the relationship start. However, these two elements take a backseat. A commitment, which is low at the beginning of a relationship, becomes stronger with each passing year if these signs are present.